Good morning. Nobel Literature Laureate Nadine Gordimer has deplored the state of South Africa's education system amid the ongoing textbook scandal. Gordimer says public education has been badly damaged and is in a state of total disorder. She says Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga cannot abdicate her responsibility to ensure that children receive textbooks on time.
Education system is a wreck. It's a shambles. I can't believe that 3/4 of the year have gone by and so many of our schools, especially in the rural areas, have been without textbooks. It is the minister's responsibility to see that the books are ordered in time and delivered. How can you teach people to read if there are no books to read from? Talk about education without textbooks.
The government has rejected wholesale nationalization as a workable policy. The announcement most likely came as a relief to global companies who have been hesitating to invest in Africa's biggest economy following ambiguous statements about the controversial policy. Nationalization has been championed by the Youth League and COSATU, who want banks and mines nationalized. The ruling party is, however, in favor of state participation in the mining sector. ANC Secretary General Gwede Mantashe.
Wholesale nationalization is not an option. It's costly, it's unsustainable. But we came up with a resolution that says state participation in strategic minerals is an option. In the Sims report, that is under a section dealing with targeted state ownership.
The Chamber of Mines has meanwhile criticized the ANC's proposal of a 50% super tax on profits exceeding 15%. Analyst Vivian Atuk.
What is important at this point for South Africans is how would the state intervention in the mining sector increase the role, the benefits from the mining sector for the ordinary South African on the street? How will it increase employment and job creation, as we are already seeing lots of the state-owned enterprises operating inefficiently?
The British Foreign Office has confirmed that the most senior Syrian diplomat in London has resigned. British Prime Minister David Cameron has welcomed the move.
Well, this Syrian diplomat is basically defecting from the Syrian regime. This is another blow to Assad and his cronies in Damascus. It's good news. This is one in the eye for the regime, and we want this regime to crumble and fold as fast as possible. Look what it's doing to its own people in Aleppo. Absolutely appalling behaviour.
On the sporting front now, Chad le Clos has comfortably qualified for the final of the 200-metre butterfly at the London Olympic Games. He swims in the final tonight, as Janet Witten reports.
Chad le Clos will go into tonight's final as the second fastest qualifier. His time of 1:54.34 is a new African record, and he knows that to win a medal, any medal, he's probably going to have to break it again. But he has a good lane draw because there are Olympic medalists on either side of him, Japan's Takeshi Matsuda and American Michael Phelps. But le Clos will have already been in the pool by then. This morning he'll be part of the South Africa team that tries to make it through to the final of the 4x200 freestyle relay.
The dollar's trading at 8.17, sterling is worth R12.83 and the euro costs R10.04. Gold is at $1,623.54 an ounce. The spot price of Brent crude $106.78 a barrel. And to wrap up, a New York supermarket is believed to be the first in the world to create an aisle to cater purely for men. Orange News reports goods on sale include beer, condoms and razors. Store owner George Zoitas says the idea had initially been a joke about creating a section with everything men would need. He also added that men typically don't like going shopping, and so the man aisle means they can pop in and out quickly without the need for a list.